Okay, for assignment 5 and assignment 6, this is actually applied to both assignments. Uh, the reason why Madam put the objective in such a manner is actually to guide some of the group members who, or some of the group who actually need some step-by-step guidance for them to complete the mission of the project. So for Kenji's case, his group has actually so-called already reached this assignment 5, although they are just in week 1 of their project mode, which is assignment 4, which is understandable because they have already managed to choose their SDG, their 3 SDG, even in the kickoff meeting. Okay, which is very good because you have done it much earlier than expected. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Very good. And yeah, and then they have already start to draft out their social business canvas and blah blah blah, and they started to have some a lot of ideas from the team, blah blah blah. So basically, if you look at the meeting objective in assignment 5 and also actually in assignment 6, it is actually a progress meeting. So normally in any project meetings, after you have kick off the meeting, everybody has their task, has their action items, and they know when to complete the action item because they have a deadline for that. And when they come to the next meeting, which is in this case week 2 meeting related to assignment 5, they bring back their ideas and then they discuss and put it on the table, lay it out on the table, explain to everybody what do they think and what do they do for their particular task given by the leader. Okay, and then you argue, you gaduh, and then you talk you chat sampai everybody agree, okay, now we do this, blah blah blah. So this progress meeting is actually what you need to record in the minutes of meeting according to the deliverables. Okay, you do not have to follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meeting objective to write it down in the document. Which the document here means the minutes of meeting. Okay, just put, okay, based on what has happened in the meeting for the second week, we accomplished blah blah blah, and that blah 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 thing, you write it in 2.3 as the status. Okay, I'm sure everybody has their own things to do. So supposedly that you have three members in the group or 4 members, everybody has the task that they do. So that is the items, and then the owner is that particular name, that particular person or the team member's name, and then the deadline, which is actually the reported deadline. Some of the deadline is met, some of the deadline probably need to be postponed. It depends on the capability of your team member. Okay. The reason why Madam teach you to do this kind of meetings is actually this is a very professional way of doing meetings when, especially if you are in the private sector. Okay, because in a meeting in the private sector, especially in the manufacturing site, we do not have time to listen to problems. Everybody come to the meeting and just put it on the table. Okay, I have achieved this, I got problem in this, please help me. So the rest of the meeting members will think and help or support this team member to complete his action item. And we never let the team member to be alone and doing their own work. We always work together as a team. Okay, so the idea of having this item owner deadline format for the status is to know the progress of the meeting. So you know which task is actually behind schedule, which is actually on schedule, and which is actually done. Okay, the low light is actually about what is the blocking point. Supposedly for this group 9, the blocking point is actually one of the group member has fever, example, cannot attend meeting. So okay lah, then everybody need a consensus to how to move about without this person being in the meeting actively because dia demam, example. Okay, that's maybe a low light. A critical issue may be, oh, everybody demam, tak boleh buat apa-apa, gone, drop date, something like that lah. Drop date means bukan you all yang date, the project date lah, because tak boleh buat meeting dalam that particular week. Okay, example. Okay, or maybe I don't know, computer down ke, critical issue that actually block the whole project. Okay, is a blocking point. Okay, then that is actually need to be escalated to the CEO so that the CEO will escalate to Madam. Madam can try to help. Okay. So that is actually the reason why we have a 2.3 and 2.4. If you have no low light, just let it nil lah. Tak ada apa-apa lah, just put nothing. Okay. And then the 2.5, you just put down the next meeting date so that you know you are going to have the next meeting active and then activated so-called, and then put in the attendance. Okay, who in case if somebody does not attend due to reasons or no reason, you can highlight in the minutes of meeting. Okay, minutes of meeting is very important in any project because this is the only valid document to say that your group has done something that you are supposed to do, and your management can be made known about your problems officially. Okay, so that's, I think for group 9 you are doing okay. It's just that you just have to pen down your minutes of meeting and submit it. Okay, I do not actually refer to a checklist to give a score to your minutes of meeting. I just want to understand that yeah, this group has done their job, and from the way you write your minutes of meeting, I know that you have already done your job. Okay, I hope it is clear for everybody. Thank you, Kenji, for asking very good questions.